Hey guys, it's Monica.
And Dale.
And we had a friend ask us for a marriage advice video, so that's what we are doing today. So, I'm not going to give any, details here. I'm not going to give a name or read the message, but just to kind of, I guess, make it quick. They want to know our experiences about being married and about being a parent and just kind of the ups and downs. So just a little quick description. She has a boyfriend and he wants to get married and have children, and she doesn't. She's afraid of, I guess, being married because it's a big step, which it is a big step. It's something that you definitely should not take lightly. I mean, it is not for the faint of heart, light of heart. I mean,
Yeah, if you can't handle yourself, then don't try to handle someone else or have children. And before you have children with someone, you should really be comfortable with them and know that that's who you want to be with.
Yeah, and you need to think, because I see a lot of people out there that they have children with people. If you don't want your children to act just like those people, you probably shouldn't have children with them. Okay, so if the guy is a total jerk, what do you think your daughter or your son's going to turn out like? I mean, they're going to turn out like that. If they're not a good influence on your children, then... And I'm not saying,
nature and nurture both come into it.
Yeah.
They're just going to have some traits of their parents, regardless of how you nurture them. And the way you raise them has a lot to do with it as well, and I can't tell you how it is to have just one child because we started out with two. So it's kind of hard to get alone time with them. So when you do get that, you need to take advantage of it. That way you get to know each child individually. Or if you just have one child, then you get plenty of that. But you don't have the interaction that you do with multiples.
Yeah, like they don't have the sibling interaction. And, I know a lot of kids that they want that. Their whole life, they're like, I wish I had a brother. I wish I had a sister. And, I mean, take my kids, and the twins are like, ugh, little brothers, I'm so over it. Like, ugh. Yeah, but, one of these days, they will miss that. I mean, they will. I have an older sister. She's 6 years older than me. And, she misses me. I miss her. But if you're afraid to have children, you need to really get down to the bottom of why you're afraid to have children. Is it because you're afraid that you're going to break them? Because, I mean, you're not going to break them.
Yeah, and if you're worried about how you're going to raise them, it'll come to you. You can read books that help. And everybody does it different. I'm sure there's wrong ways and there's right ways, but you learn as you go. Yeah. It's been different with every one of ours.
Yeah, we've had some very interesting
parents. You need to make sure
parents.
that you and the person you're having these children with, that y'all are comfortable together and it's something you want to do together. So if just one of you wants to do it and the other one doesn't, I wouldn't advise doing it.
Yes, don't you, being the woman, feel like you have to have children with him because he wants them. If you really, truly, honestly, deep down do not want children, do not do it, because you will end up...
You'll resent.
Yeah, you'll resent the child, you'll resent him. It'll crumble, it'll fall apart. And just a little what if. What if you marry this person and while you guys are dating, engaged, whatever, everything is all hunky-dory, but after you get married, you can't stand this person. You can't stand the way he chews, the way he leaves his Q-tips. And I'm not saying this is about him, but he leaves, dirty Q-tips on the table, or he leaves a mess, or he just turns into something that you didn't expect.
Just make sure you know him real well.
And
we learn every day as we go, being married or parents.
Yeah.
So you're not going to know everything before you start, and there's not going to be a right time.
There's not a manual. I mean, there is a book, but there's not a book.
You might be scared to death to do it, and once you have children, you might be like, this is great.
This is easy. Easier than what I
thought. There's going to be days that you're like, oh, no.
Why?
Why did I do this?
Like, honestly, when you think about having children, you don't think about, like, stuff that's going to happen. Like, you think, oh, I'm just going to hold this little baby and it's going to be so cute and they're going to grow up and blah, blah. You don't think about the weird, awkward stuff that's going to happen. Like with the twins, there was a lot of weird, awkward stuff that happened. I'm not going to go into detail, but they had a real bad issue with like finger painting on walls and themselves and everything. And then like you never thought that you would have a conversation with your 4-year-old, like the important like reason that you have to wipe your butt, or you never thought that you'd be sitting at a dinner table and look over and they're smearing ranch dip on their whole entire face and going, hee hee hee, I'm a clown. You never dreamed that you would have like that going on in your life. You think it's just, oh, this is what you do, but
lots of messes and chaos and stuff being put places you don't care for go with parenting.
Yeah, if you're like really, really bad, like,
yeah,
everything has its place and it has to be put there
all the time, then
you're going to either have to let go, you're going to have to let go a little bit, or I don't know what to say. Because, like, when I had the twins,
something you just get used to.
When they would play with their toys each and every night, I had to, like, pick them up and I had to put them where they went. And I had to start the next day and everything had to be, like, just picture perfect and clean. That kind of sort of died down a little bit once I had Brody, the third one.
Kick them in the corner.
Yeah, now at the fourth one, we go to bed and there's, like, toys still in the living room and stuff. And you kind of just learn to, I don't know, to just overlook things. Yeah, because it's not worth fighting over. But I guess it's.
And if there's still a lot of stuff you want to do in your life, there's a lot of things you can't do
with kids
when you're married or if you have a child. So you need to go and get that out of your system.
Oh, do you now? Do you?
I'm just saying.
We're gonna turn this camera off. No, but if you don't feel deep down in your heart that you want to get married, that is something that you want forever for the rest of your life because that's what it's supposed to be, you should probably tell him now up front, because I personally feel that if you don't tell him and he has that idea in his head and that is something that he does want to be married and to have children, that you're kind of just leading him on. And to me, I feel like that's really, really mean and hurtful. I feel if you were to be honest and be like, listen, I don't want to get married, I don't want to have kids, he would probably take it a lot better than if, 10 years down the road, it's like, what? You don't want to get married and have kids? What have I been, what have I been doing all this work for, What have I been planning for? Because that's something, I think that you need to do as a couple is plan things. You need to not everything falls into place. Some people, they can go out and get married just like that and it works out great for them. Some people, they got to have everything planned out just so, like the time, just everything has to be, in order. And there's some people that can kind of sort of have a plan, an idea, a thought, a theory, whatever, that they want to get married, that they want to have kids, and they kind of they're open to the possibilities. Like, we had to be open to possibilities. Like, we didn't say, like when we got married, we planned it, but we didn't plan it. You know what I mean? Like,
we knew we was going to have kids, we just didn't know that soon.
Well, yes, like when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, oh great, I'm going to have a baby. I'm thinking, I had the idea in my head, I thought it was going to be a girl. It was not a girl, but I was like, oh, I'm just going to have a baby, it's going to be one. I was like, already in this, like, oh, it's going to have, his black curly hair and my blue eyes and blah, blah, blah. That's not what happened at all.
She called me up and said, I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh, that's great. A little soon, but I'll handle it. And after another trip to the doctor, she called me again and said, well, we're having twins, because the first time they didn't see the second one. I'm like, oh, awesome.
Let me sit down. Let me sit down and think about this.
And something else, if you're still going to school and you're still pursuing an education, a child is going to take precedence over that, over hobbies, extracurricular activities, hanging out with your friends.
They come first.
You can still do all that, but your little ones take place over that. And when you have a baby with you, there's a lot of things you can't do like you used to could.
Yeah, like a quick little trip in and out of the store.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
When we go to town, it's a trip to town. It's not just we're going to run to town. When we run to town, we get home 4 or 5 hours later.
Yeah, well, when it was just me and him, we could, pop in and out of the store, get what we got to get. We hardly ever forgot anything. When you have kids, you get up in that store, oh my God, time, where does time go?
Yeah.
Like, time,
if they're in a bad mood, you're just ready to get out of the store.
Yeah, you're just pushing that car so fast, you're just grabbing stuff off the shelf, it
is great, we love our children.
I love my children.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't like shopping with them, though.
Yeah, sometimes that's okay.
It's like you go in to spend $100, you walk out spending $200 because they're like, I need some juice, I need some cookies. Hey, did you see that over there? Like,
And
all
then
of
you
a
look
sudden,
at the bug and it's like,
yeah.
where did this come from? Oh.
Yeah, and you gotta watch the little ones, okay? They will grab stuff off the shelves. You'll be over there like, what spaghetti sauce am I gonna choose this go around? You turn around, he's gonna put like 12 packages of cookies in the buggy. You have to watch them, but, you know, and then I see people that, like, the other day when I was returning my shirt, I'm totally going all crazy here, but there was this girl, she had a newborn baby, and she had no diaper bag, no purse, no nothing. Me, when I had to go to the store, I had like diaper bag, purse, I had, you know, 2 little car seats, like I had anything and everything. You see these commercials talking about your first kid, the woman, she's got like everything in the house packed on. That was me. And that was still me all the way up till my 4th son. I don't know how you girls do it with like no diaper bags, no purses. Like, what is your trick? How do you do it?
They're not prepared.
Like, we like to be prepared. We are planners. We can't plan everything, but when something doesn't go like we planned, we don't just like freak out like, holy crud, you know? Like, we didn't plan the twins. They were definitely a great blessing, and honestly, if I had to do it all over, I would do it the same because I think having 2 of them the first go around kind of prepared me for the rest. You know, I had them that were very rambunctious, and there was 2 of them. So, I mean, you could just imagine the chaos.
Yeah, when it's feeding time, you don't feed just one, you feed 2.
Yeah.
And
we have like an
thing that
assembly
helps
line
out,
there.
Daddy needs to participate in all of that.
Yeah, in any way, shape, or form, whether it's be the chores, the
you
cleaning,
might work all
the
day.
nurturing.
Yeah.
But if you work all day too, you know what I mean? It's about 50-50. Whatever I don't do, he picks up. Whatever he doesn't do, I pick up. You have to kind of have some sort of a balance. And I'm not saying we are picture perfect. I'm not saying that we are the idea of like, oh, I want to be married and
tell you what not to do.
Yeah, I mean, we are not like, you know, anybody to be honestly really truly giving you advice, but I'm telling you from we're telling you from our marriage, okay? We've been married 11 years. Yes, from our experience.
So,
you know,
take it for what it's worth.
And I'm not saying you're going to have twins, and I'm not saying that, but I remember before I got married, I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to have children because my parents were divorced. They were not great role models in any way, shape, or form. I didn't want to end up just like them. I just didn't. I was afraid that if I had a child that I was going to ruin their life because my parents ruined mine. As I grew older and everything and I learned to forgive them, I understand that they messed up, but I don't have to. I don't have to make the same mistakes they did. You know, so it did change. You know, I got to where I did want to get married. I found somebody, and that was all that I thought about. I wanted to marry him so bad. Yes, I'm talking about you. It was like, what are you talking about me? You know, but I did. I wanted to get married, and I wanted to have babies, but I wanted to have babies in a couple of years. But that wasn't what God had in mind. He was like, you know, you want babies? Here you go. You're going to have 2 of them. You know, but I did. I wanted to do things, and I didn't do them. Like, I had plans, I had goals, I had, you know, dreams of doing things, and I didn't do it. So I guess now I'm kind of sort of trying to play like catch up, and that's why I'm telling you, you know, and he's telling you, if there's things that you want to do and achieve before children, definitely do it before children. I do wish.
You can still do it with children.
It's just
Don't
harder.
take that the wrong way.
It's just harder.
Yeah, it's a little harder.
But I wish that me and him had maybe
and it's great that they're part of it with you.
Yeah.
Part of the journey.
But sometimes you don't want that to be part of your journey because sometimes the struggles are hard.
The children in the struggle.
They see them.
It's the children come first.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're looking for a career, children come before that.
You can't be like, sorry, you're sick, gotta go to work.
You know? Yeah, it's, sorry, I won't be in today, my children are sick.
You know what I mean? It's just, you have to put them before your needs, your spouse's needs, etc. And sometimes that's hard to do, and you'll feel like you're on the back burner. And if you want to be the center of attention, it's probably not the best to, like, you know, have children right off the bat. Or if that's, I mean, if you want just you and him time, you definitely should wait a few years. Just get to know each other, like, just go out on your dates, you know, do your own little thing, and then you'll know when you're ready for children. When you want to see, like, little ones running around, little pitter-patter, whatever they say, or whatever they used to say, you know, little feet, something about feet. You know, you'll feel it, you know, but don't do it because he wants it. Do it because you and him both want it. You know, don't marry him because he wants to marry you, because you'll regret it. You'll be miserable.
And you still
will.
have to have time to yourself too.
Yes.
Whenever you can.
Yeah.
Get a little time to yourself.
Yeah.
Personally, I get up early. That gives me a little time, because a lot of times the 4-year-old he's up right after I am. But that's great. That's me and him time.
And he's
so,
hell on wheels. They're all that. If he's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
No, if you don't have his milk
ain't ready.
His milk ain't ready, your whole day's done. You know, he's done with you. We're done. But just, you know, make sure that what you do because you want to, and not because somebody's forcing you into it. And just because, you know, you're a counselor, he's a high school, you know, whatever, you guys are interactive with children, doesn't mean that having children is for you. Okay, because it may not be. Like, you know, I like my children. And
interacting with somebody else's children is different than
yeah, it's totally different.
I'm going to tell you that now.
It's different. But, like, I love my children, but am I going to be like, I'm going to open a daycare? No. No. So, that's all the advice that I have right now. I mean, if you guys want more advice or if you have more questions, you can definitely send them to us. But right now, that's...
any specific questions?
That's all I got.
Just anything we can help out with.
This has probably gone on for 12 million years, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Thanks
guys.
for watching. Thumbs up, like, subscribe.
And then you have to sit so close to it. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I got hemorrhoids. I feel like the camera's off on you, but I'm in the angle, I promise. Okay. Hey guys, it's Monica.
And Dale. Hey y'all.
And we are doing... Do not do that.
What? Just go.
You're like... You're
Always
supposed
trying
to
to tell me
dwell
what to
back.
do.
I'm not keeping that in there. I'm adjusting my boobs or something.